Hey there, it's Max, and this is the Spokane Cyber Cup Year 6 Slide Rule Cowling Series. So typically I just have a video that explains the solution, but this challenge is a little bit weird, and so I think it makes sense to have a separate video where I explain how to actually use a slide rule and the naming conventions of stuff and kind of the history of it, and then you can watch the actual challenge videos in order to know how to solve them. So a slide rule is this little contraption here, and we can also see it here. And here is an emulator online that we can also see. So what is this actually used for? A slide rule is a device that was used for mathematical operations back in the day. This was before pocket calculators were popular. This required no electronics. It was purely interesting math. And my grandfather actually carried this one as a civil engineer who built bridges. And this is how he did math quickly. I thought it'd be fun to bring this back. I think that slide rule is really interesting. It's kind of lost technology. And I think a lot of hacking is picking up stuff really quickly. And this is a good example of something that most people have never seen and have no idea how to use. So, what is the slide rule or the different portions to it? There's different parts to it. So the first one is the index. There are two indexes, and these are the points where it's 1. You can see here that the index here's the left index, and if we scroll over here, it also has a 1 on this side. So this is the right index. Now this terminology is really important in order to actually be able to solve these sorts of problems. The next part is a scale, and this is a line of numbers that are labeled with a letter. So for instance, we have the A, B, C, and D scale, where the D scale are all these numbers here, and the C scale are all these numbers on top here. So we talk about the left and right index and the various scales. We also have the slide. The slide is the piece in the middle that can move around. We have the cursor, which is this piece that moves around. And in the middle of the cursor, we have what's called the hairline. And this allows us to be more precise when we're doing these sorts of calculations and going back and forth. Cool, so that's the terminology for the slide rule. And I'll show you how to do multiplication, division, and various other things in the next videos. Thanks.